name is Abdul Rashid Ali Muhammad Al-Ameriki, and I'm 37 years old. Was born in Toronto, Ontario. I've got my family. First of all, my parents are from Jamaica. My mother is a white Jamaican, and my father is a black Jamaican. So I came out as a gray Jamaican, or I guess a brown Jamaican. Things that aren't being covered in the Friday khutbahs. You know, things that are very important in this day and age. Different signs of the times. You know, I study a lot of hadith, and I find that a lot of Muslims, a lot of Shias especially, they don't study their hadith. So we're not up to date on what's really going on right now. For instance, many hadith about the reappearance of the Imam alayhi salam, about the signs leading up to that. They're happening right now. You know, there's one issue I try to bring to the forefront is these end times of what we're told. You know, one major aspect is there's a reality of 12 Imams. There's also a reality of 12 Mahdis after the 12 Imams, who are supposed to rule under the kingdom of God on earth, as the Bible attests to and the Quran attests to. When Islam comes and spreads all over the whole earth, and everybody realizes the true rank of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his family, and justice will be spread throughout the whole earth. And there's evidence of this in the Bible, evidence in the Quran, and so many authentic hadiths, but I find that I've never heard a single Jummah khutbah about this. I've never heard a majlis about this. So when I come across things like that, that's just one example. I put it out there to everybody. And people will deject and say, you're crazy, what are you talking about, where you get this from, I never heard of that. And then I respond and say, well, you know, there was a time when I never even heard about Islam. So just because you didn't hear of something doesn't mean it's not true. So I try to get people to do their homework. You know, the same way I came to truth by doing homework, I see a lot of people not doing homework. They blindly follow. I want to get people's minds working so that they're aware of what's going on and not just sitting back. You know, they're not Sunday couch potato Muslims. They're out there being active. You know what I mean? And looking into doing their research and knowing their religion, and not just jumping on a bandwagon because it's what their family or their forefathers did, or a tradition, because I'm living proof of that. I was raised on something, and I could have easily said, you know what, this is the truth. Why should I look at anything else? I never heard of that. I never heard of that. But instead, you know, you inquire, you take everything that comes in front of you and you evaluate it on its merits, and you find the truth, and you go with that. You know, the truth doesn't just fall out of the sky and hit you in the head. You know what I mean? You have to look for it. Everything worth having, you have to work for. Man is entitled only to that for which he strives. So if you want truth and you're not striving for it, good luck. You're only fooling yourself.